Hey gaming fans, so today I want to talk a little bit about my experience with Master Duel. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! From pretty much the beginning, when the first structure decks came out, the Legends of Blue Eyes, and I played in a lot of local tournaments every week. Pretty much every Sunday I would go to my local tournaments, and I tried to stay up with all of the big decks of the time, and then at some point in time I just kind of put Yu-Gi-Oh! Away and didn't really deal with it for about a couple years, and then I decided to come back just about a year ago actually. But I didn't want to come back competitive. I didn't want to come back doing all the, buying all the expensive decks, doing the meta game. I never really was into that anyway. But anyways, I have been playing the video games, and I remember downloading the, I think it was Legacy of the Duelist or something, the last one that came out. It was on. I played it on the Switch, and I was having an okay time with that. Once you pay for the game, you get all the cards. And then I also tried doing obviously Dueling Book, which is fun too. Um, so yeah, so when Master Duel came out, I thought, hey, why not? It's free. Download it. Just start playing. And my first impressions were, this is interesting. I like how you have to build up points and or gems or whatever to purchase your cards. So far, I've been playing it for a little while now. I haven't had to spend any money, and I don't really intend to either. I don't really want to spend any money on it. It's a free software, but you can spend the money to get more cards and stuff like that. And so far, I've been really just focusing on the solo duels. So, like, if you download this, if you're planning on downloading it, it goes through this whole tutorial mode where you can learn about the cards. You can play against the computer, and that was what I like doing. I like to play the decks against the computer. But then most recently, I just tried to do the try the ranked thing. Play against people, and in the beginning it's fun. Of course, you're facing off with people who are like, they're noobs or whatever you want to call them. They're people who are just don't haven't really grasped the game. Maybe haven't played it in 10 years. And so you end up, playing these battles where their decks aren't the greatest and stuff. But then as you progress, as you get better and better, obviously you hit the people who really know what they're doing. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not really into the meta too much. If you're watching my channel, you'll see the types of decks I like to build. Most of them are not meta. They're fun decks, they're creative decks, they're combo decks. And so, I obviously got to a point now where playing it, it's like you first turn, your opponent sets up this big board and you're done. Like, I don't even know what the heck is going on half the time. I'm trying to read the cards as they're playing, but I don't want to also be that person that takes forever because I have to read every single card. That can be annoying. And so I kind of, am making my mistakes and stuff. But at this point where I'm starting to realize, okay, maybe, Master Duel right now, I'm just going to stick with the solo stuff because I'm not going to try and build the meta decks. But what I would like to see, and hopefully we're going to get, is the, more types of tournaments. Like, I would like to see a legacy format, because, currently a lot of my decks that I've been building are like GOAT format, where you play with the 2004 card set list. The common charity format, things like that. That would be kind of fun because in Master Duel, there are the rarities. So you can have a tournament where you're only allowed to play with normal card or normal rarity or rare or whatever, like the common. That could be something. Also, I think just the real flow of the game, it's just so much different than actually playing cards in real life. And of course, Master Duel doesn't really give you the... I don't think there's a side deck option. I haven't seen one. So it's not the same thing. And of course, there's a lot of banned cards that are not legal in real, like, TCG tournaments, but they're legal in Master Duel. So they got their own ban lists and all that other stuff, which, makes it a little bit more trickier. You're not used to being able to see these cards that you wouldn't normally be able to play, and how do you deal with them? So, as far as being a platform, I think, for what it is, it's free. It's just another way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just a different way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And if you're just starting to get out, just starting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Or you just came back into the game, like me, for instance, where I came back in and I had to learn what link monsters are. It could be overwhelming, and it's definitely something that it's going to take you some time. In fact, the reason why I'm doing this video is I just watched a different video, another video from Team APS. They were talking about how the environment, the Yu-Gi-Oh environment, because of Master Duel, a lot of people are going on and complaining about it. They're going on, their social media feeds, and they're saying, Yu-Gi-Oh sucks now because the cards are too powerful, the power creep is too much, 10-minute turns, big boards you can't beat. And then, of course, they're getting responses back saying, go get good, or you suck, noob, or learn the game, or stop whining, go back to caveman Yu-Gi-Oh. So, I've been actually seeing that on Facebook, because I frequent on Facebook. I like to look at the different groups there. There's a couple of TCG Yu-Gi-Oh groups there. I even created my own group, a Yu-Gi-Oh modern and alternate format. So, I like to put my stuff there. And I've been seeing on some of the other groups where exactly that was happening. People were going on there saying, Master Duel sucks. I can only play so far, and then it's just every game now I'm losing. And of course, they just even created this XYZ thing, which I'm learning about. I haven't actually tried it. It's like another event where people are just going in there just to intentionally lose to get more gems and stuff like that, which I thought is kind of silly. I mean, are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh, or are you just trying to get gems? Or are you just trying to get whatever the awards are? For me, I just want to go and play casual Yu-Gi-Oh, which is not really the platform for that right now, and hopefully it'll change. But back to what I was saying, yeah, it is difficult if you're a returning player to go into something like Master Duel and to go online and then try and get people to agree with you or sympathize with you or help you out. It's a little bit tasking, for us older players too, where the younger players, the newer players, are just going to say, just learn the game. This is the way it is. This is the way it has to be. Get good, get new decks, whatever. Put the money out, and for us older players, we might not want to do that. So, in short, I think Master Duel is good. I've been having a little bit of fun. I think I've gotten pretty far with building, the decks I want, and without having to pay a cent, and if you're looking to figure that out, if you want to give it a shot yourself, if you've been hesitating on it, what I did was I just searched around for videos on how to start off in playing in the Deckmaster game, or whatever the game. You just need to learn what the strategies and tricks are to actually start up and not spend any money, and you'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about my experience with it so far. It is what it is. It's free. You can't complain. Like, I was playing it and I'm like, wow, I'm losing really fast, but I'm not going to complain. It's something I downloaded. If I don't like it, I just stop playing it. It's definitely not going to replace playing it for real. Nothing beats the actual card game where you get to physically play with your cards and go play with your friends or whatever, go to your tournaments and have a casual whatever. That'll always be number one. But, for what it is, and if you don't like it, go on something like Dueling Book. There's multiple formats there. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. Let me know what you think. Throw some comments down below. Always like to hear what you have to say. Hope you subscribe. Talk to you later.